Alright everybody, this is my TK build as called as a Stormtrooper if you watch Star Wars. Just letting you know that I'm going to start assembling and getting my whole kit prepared. As you can see, here's the pads that I'm going to be putting inside my helmet. I'm just going to get kind of a little bit layout right here. Here's the basic helmet. Basically I started taking the insides out. I'm going to take the lens out. Because eventually I'm going to cut this lens down because basically it's too damn big. So, but here's the basic inside. I took this strap out because this thing to me is not worth a crap. So hopefully I can get a better, you know, feeling on my helmet there. So basically my first thing I'm going to be doing is, you see this little mesh thing right in here? Okay, well that's too much, so I'm going to trim it down and get that situated in, because I don't think I need all that excess running around there. Okay. Another thing too is I noticed when I got my kit okay, see now this is out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. But I did notice when I got my kit here that the rubber right here seemed to be coming unglued. So what I'm going to have to do is re-glue that. Also too, we have a lot of extra Velcro that I don't need right now because I'm going to use some heavy duty stuff. Heavy duty stuff's a heck of a lot better. To me, I don't think this stuff's that good. So I'm pulling it all out because I'm going to be basically painting this whole inside soon. I'm going to be painting it with Plasti-Dip. Paint it all inside here and get it all going good, and that way I guess I was informed from the 501st, a few members, that I can get sunburn if I don't do that through the plastic. So I'm definitely going to be painting that. So there it is, disassembled. I'm not painting the outside or anything like that. It's all going to be just on the inside. I'll show you what kind of paint I'm going to be doing. Okay, Plasti-Dip. If you haven't used this stuff stuff is really remarkable. Clings on good. So this is going to be basically, I'm going to be going inside of this and taking care of this. But there's a few things that I'm going to do first. Is I'm going to disassemble some more of my helmet. So here we go. So basically right now, if you ever watch Star Wars, well, you know, now you can be a big kid and enjoy playing it. So now I'm taking out these right here. Real simple, easy things to make. So I'm taking them out. Screw that more. Okay, here's the other one right here. So, there we go. So now these pieces are off, so I'm ready to paint the inside so I don't have to paint the screw. Next things is you see these screws right here? This is what connects my helmet together. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the helmet apart. And that's where you see this kind of padding type stuff right here.
Too many droids here for them to be renegades. I sense Count Dooku's handled this. Let's find Jabba Sun and get out.
Okay, these pads right here kind of protecting your head from these screws right here. So I'm most likely going to save these So that way I can reuse them and go from there. Let me see how this is looking here. Okay, there we go.
I don't like this place. Gives me the creeps.
This looks like one of those Omar monk monasteries that I read about in my studies at the temple.
Okay, let's get the next one off here.
Take these monasteries over. Learn the method of
So if you ever think about building a stormtrooper kit,
smugglers usually.
okay,
One way.
it's gonna be hard work and a lot of dedicated work.
Good guy or bad
I didn't
guy?
realize that it was gonna be so much work, but it's gonna be worth it because in the end, I'm gonna be a stormtrooper and then I'm gonna apply for the 501st. I've been really excited and I can't wait to do it. So let's start taking off these screws right here.
I must warn you, it is very.
We're gonna start taking these off. You don't want to lose any of that.
Do servant girls carry bees?
Make sure you kind of put them all together. Make sure you don't lose any of your screws, your nuts, or your washers or anything.
Captain, we'll get the hut. Stay here and keep your eyes open.
I'll be back, sir.
You also want to be careful too when you're unscrewing everything, because you don't want to scrape up all your screws. But then you're gonna have to repaint it again.
Taking the monastery, Master. Skywalker is here. He's on his way to rescue the hut.
Well done, Ventress. All is going according to plan.
I could easily take them now.
Patience, collect the data I need. You will get your
Today I'm just gonna be getting down to
Mistress, the Jedi have entered the dungeon.
just unscrewing these here and getting it prepped and ready for tomorrow on paint time.
We just passed 2 more droids.
As you see,
No.
quite a few different pieces right here
Oh, well. If you
that I wasn't even aware of, so I'm trying to get these out without breaking my helmet. Because tomorrow's going to be paint day. Okay.
Not bad. You remember to destroy the weapons first.
It's really improving your technique.
Of course.
Let's see, we're going to have to re-glue all this anyway. So basically this is all going to have to be re-glued.
I smell him too.
The glue they have on here is not very good, so
He's a lot
Basically.
younger than I thought he'd be.
He's just
so we'll just redo everything.
This will make our job a lot easier.
Okay, there's that one.
Oh, he's so cute.
Just wait until you see what he'll grow into.
As you see this screw right here, this was underneath the rubber, and that's going to take this piece off. You want to be real careful.
I know, Awful. I won't
It's
get out of
glued
here.
on here, so you're going to have to get a knife. Get your old razor blade.
Oh, great Jabba the Hutt. I have news of your son. I have discovered it is the Jedi who have kidnapped him.
So,
How
yeah.
have you come by this information?
I have my
Well,
More
you want to be
importantly,
careful that way you don't nick like I just did here. So,
The Jedi are planning to destroy
after nicking that, I'm gonna have to file that down.
Why is Jabba?
So basically now
and he's
you're gonna want to take off your rubber, even though it's glued on.
More droids, Captain. All right, Sergeant.
You're gonna want to re-glue it
Skywalker, the castle is secure. It's nearly
because
that's right. We've got
it wasn't
Jabba's
glued on really that good. So basically you're gonna want to redo all that.
My Jedi training.
So now this piece is coming down to more. Here I want
Well,
to
since you think
make sure I have everything where it belongs to. You don't want to lose any of this stuff. So tomorrow being the paint day, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Commander, tell Admiral you
Okay,
are
now,
on the way. We need
let's
to
get back into
On the way, sir.
taking this
You like
apart.
your little buddy now? It's still cute.
You know, he's reminding me of you more and more. See? You're 2 of a kind.
I never thought after buying this kit here that I would have to then tear it apart. but there's a lot of things that we have to do to make it work. So
He's burning up with a fever.
that's what you got to do. You want to be part of something that's really cool.
We've got to get him back to the ship.
Okay, now I got this side basically taken apart. So now I'm going to work on this side, which is actually pretty easy because they're only basically taught on finger
I
talk. So
have the recording you requested.
Transmit at once. Your new objective is to recover the hut.
there.
And deliver him to Jabba on the Hutt.
Precisely. Do not fail me.
And after you get this all done, painted and everything, you can adjust it with the pads. And I'm using out of actually my Kevlar military helmet. I have all these paddings for my helmet, which when I'm not using my helmet, which I don't use it very much, I'm going to use these pads right here, and they're going to actually make this helmet a lot more comfortable. Now what also sucks too is by right here you can see where it cracked when they were making the helmet, which actually sucks because this whole kit costs a lot of money. So I'm gonna have to try to glue that, make sure it doesn't even get messed up anymore. So just be careful when you're doing your kit. This thing is not the strongest plastic.
We have him, but it looks like the Separatists are behind his abduction. This smells like Count Dooku to me.
I think it's a little stinky, you smell.
That's all I've done.
Dooku is using us to get Jabba to join the Separatists.
Master Kenobi, we have another problem. This hut
And then with the plastic dip is also going to help it make it a little more sturdier. Okay, here we go. We got 2 more screws left.
The huts is a good idea.
Anakin, you know they control shipping routes in the Outer Rim.
2 more screws.
Jabba's cooperation is crucial to the war effort. If you let anything happen to his son, our chances of a treaty with him will disappear.
Master, we've got trouble.
Okay, what you're going to have to do too is most likely this is glued. Well, you see, actually that wasn't that bad,
I'll
so.
have to call you back, Master. We're under attack. We could use a little help here if you have the time.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Protect the hut, Anakin.
Okay, so here we go. I got 1 screw left. Now it's going to be a 2-piece. You're going to have the hard shell, the bucket, and then you're going to have the face piece. Which, after watching Star Wars a million times, I never knew that it was a 2-piece helmet until now doing this on my own. So, well, here you go. I guess when they make it, they don't bother to clean it out. So, here we go. You see where they put stickers or something on it, which is funny. So what I'm going to do is get this all ready for paint tomorrow. I'm going to scrape out some of this. I'm going to get it prepped up right now. And here's the helmet, the bucket piece. So, so get that going there. And then we do this. So, all right, everybody, stay tuned till tomorrow when I get everything ready for paint day. Alright, this is a Stormtrooper kit build on my TK unit here that I got, and we're going from there. I'll see y'all tomorrow later on.